to Hand of Fate, guys. We are going to be
Good.
starting our
Now
next
you understand the
episode.
basics. We can begin in earnest. Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset.
Yes, every
Welcome to
time
Cabinet,
you
home
play,
of the members of my corps.
you reset your character. This you can see here. We beat the Jack of Dust. I think we could go back and play that if we randomly had the desire to. These characters
Time
will
for you to
appear.
face my undead
Okay,
army.
so each time you play, you get new cards, and that means that you have a number of cards that you are supposed to play with. So we're supposed to have 12 encounters and 12 equipment. So we have to choose which cards we're going to play with. I like to have like one of each thing, essentially. Not the best way to play, but the way I like to play. So now we've got like a special shield and a special weapon, and we can have this. And do we already have medium armor? So now we see we have one of each thing. So now we can choose what we would want to have multiples of. So there, we'll have 2 swords and one of everything else, and that's nice. Here, alright, the way I play this, everything that has a little lock, that is necessary to have. You cannot play without it. Of course, everything that has the gold coin is something that will give you another card upon beating it. So now we're going to just put these in so that we have a better chance of getting these cards with gold coins, which will allow us to unlock more cards, making the game more fun. So we're going to keep playing. We're going to start the game here.
I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
Yes, he adds the shops and things like that, and enemies, so that we can't just have an easy time. There's also curses and blessings and artifacts, which I'll try to show.
Prepare yourself.
We got him again. While enjoying your food, this strange man comes up and he knocks on your head, and he's a goblin. We already got this. Give him something. Give him the bread. I'll give him bread again because he likes that. And he gives us a shield again, which is good.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
Twisted Canyon. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight lying next to a skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. The walls of the canyon are covered in thick vines, perfect for climbing. Climb down and retrieve the weapon. Alright, so I'm going to follow this. You can follow along. Alright, this one is a success. There we go. Very carefully, you make your way to the bottom of the canyon. Receive 1 weapon card. And now you see we've made it so we have... Okay, never mind. We got a basic weapon, but
Is that what you're going to do?
we had
Every
special
step you take
weapons in
consumes
there.
food, but you will also heal as you proceed.
So we were likely to get those. We were going to get supplies again. 3 food. 3 food. Alright, not the best, but so far we're getting kind of unlucky with the randomized aspects, because we're getting
Down
the same
once more,
ones
seeking the
over and
heart
over
of
again.
gold.
Hopefully we get some
Many
new
have
ones now.
reached this far.
Maze of
Further,
Traps.
in fact, I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
See here, now we can earn gold coins, but only if we do this. If we just left, we wouldn't get that, because we have to do the riskiest move, essentially, and win. You found a goblin treasure cave. Will you enter? Of course. And this is not just a text thing. In this, we actually get spawned
Now we
in,
begin to
and we have to
raise
make it through the
stakes.
traps. So we're
The
gonna run
arena
through here.
itself will fight
Press A, we
against
can
you.
roll. So these will pop up
Trap.
after a couple seconds. So you have to do a roll. You want to roll through here. This you have to roll across, otherwise it will shoot you. And then you come... Oh, I didn't time that right. I should have waited. We can hit these pots, but they don't do anything. So here we have to roll. Alright, this one, We have to roll right after this comes down. Oh, there we go. And now we get the epic loot. So there's a couple trap things like that, and they're all fun. Having survived the traps, you loot the chest. Dealer draws you 3 gain cards. 15 gold, 15 health,
A little
and an
extra
equipment.
health, but it is only
We got mercenary contract. Once per combat, you can press right bumper to activate an aura that makes every successful strike drop gold. That is good.
Artifacts provide powerful special
Card token is
abilities to
yours.
use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
Which one is right bumper? Is that the little one or the big one? I'm trying to look on the thing, but it's not. There's like glare. Alright, okay. Bumper and trigger. So that's a small one. Shop. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. General shops offer a range of items including healing, blah blah blah. We don't have enough gold to do this, so pass it by. 15 gold's not very much. Captain of the guards.
I always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns.
You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of a battle. Racing forward, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. 2 of skulls, 2 of skulls. That's 4 skeletons. Broken bones litter the area around the men, but there are still more closing in on him, and he appears badly injured. Stranger, he calls out, as he throws his weapon to you. Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities. The mace, 27 damage, so we want to use that. Plus, it is holy.
Not terribly subtle.
Equipment with this trait strikes fear into the cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage and may not be resurrected around such holy relics. That's nice. We're going to use that because 1, it does more damage, plus it's holy. And we're fighting skeletons, so the holy will be useful. Because skeletons are undead, of course. There's like 5 or 6 different types of... So now we've got this mercenary contract, so we're going to get gold from each hit. Probably in a combo. So we want to try to keep hitting them. See, each time here we're getting gold. That's very useful. And that gave us probably... Oh man, that gave us like 50 gold. Oh, come on, can I walk? No. Sadly, you can't walk after you defeat them. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at the cattery. He says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horror must have decided to settle in these parts and brought its minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. The card token is now yours.
The token is yours.
So now we have
Well
2 of
done.
these tokens, and we'll pop those whenever we finish the current game.
Head downwards, if you dare.
Take the stairs.
Good. Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
Bandit attack. A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Draw 1 monster card. 3 of dust. 3 bandits. Dust is bandits. Bones is skeletons. There's plague, which is rats. And there's scales, which is scales is like lizard people. There's also there's golems, which are like big lava golems, which are very hard to fight. And then there's 2 more types of enemies that are bosses. There's like a lich, which is like a undead powerful thing, which I have Gotten very close to beating once, but I clicked the wrong button at the end, and I died, of course. And a Minotaur, which I have beaten once. Minotaur is like very, very hard. If you press any wrong buttons, you pretty much die. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Draw 1 game card. Draw 3 and put back. So we get to see these. Alright, we are on the last level. Goblins. Oh, goblins are another type of enemy, but I don't know if they have a card.
You can defeat this encounter.
One night you awaken to find your belongings being rifled through by goblins. As soon as they notice you stirring, they run away with the piece of your equipment. They have stolen some of your food and gold. We've got 49 gold when we started this. Let's see how much we get back. Hopefully most. 2 of goblins. Oh, there is cards. Alright, I was wrong. So there's 5 different types of cards. And then there's some special enemies, like the Lich and the Lich and the Minotaur are like special enemies. So there are 6 types of cards, because there's also golems. These guys pretty much just run away, so you're having to just attack them. But the problem is, they eventually they make like a portal to escape. And you don't want them to escape, because they just delete your gold. Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. There we go. No escaping now. I think it's possible for them to escape. Hopefully we pick up that gold. Yeah, it was right underneath us. Oh, we only have 4 shot. Oh, this mercenary contract. That's like a 4-time use. Or a 5-time use. So we'll use that next combat, because we're not gonna have 5 more combats. Or 4 more combats. Alright, we get the coin. That's good. Shop. Traveling Tinker. In a grove. Approach the shop. It says Tinkers sell items of all descriptions. This is kind of annoying. Each time you enter a shop, you have to do that. But it doesn't affect anything. Chains of Rage. What does that do? During combat strengths. Staying from bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Let's get this, because why not? It'd be better than no armor.
Injury into an asset.
And we might as well buy
the best armor, of course, so much
this and this, because why not? Even though we
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Even though we don't have enough spots to use up all that food, if say we somehow get really damaged in this one, we could just go walk around and restore our health with the food.
Against many things,
your path is blocked by a river.
It's just a pain to get
the water is clear but fast flowing. Attempt to cross the river. Alright, so our goal here is to get a success. I think it's this one. Yes. As you swim, you notice some gleaming. We had too heavy armor, so that's the problem.
The undead.
If in that river one, some of them are like that. If you have certain armor or equipment, you can't get that coin. So in the next game or some other game, if we get a river again, if we don't have heavy armor, then we can go try to get something, and that will allow us to get the coin. Found the Jack of Skulls. Who's fighting with them? So Jacks are like the easiest of each type. 4 of Skulls. And we have this Holy Mace, so that should be good. Should prevent them from just reviving, because the
shots from rifles cannot be deflected.
Oh,
you
rifles.
To avoid them. Are you agile enough?
That's annoying. Rifles are very annoying. They're just like That's what you get. You get like a little thing, like a sizzling around them, and you have to do that. So we have to kill this guy because he is reviving them. Alright, now he's dead. And I'm gonna sit there and attack because I get confused. And now there's nobody to revive them, and I've got the holy mace, so they won't revive themselves. And there. And now we go touch the card. Wow, my face looks so weird. I'm going to be asking my friend buyers to make video introductions, because those will be useful.
But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it.
Now we have
Now
5 of
our
these.
wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you
For exploring the maze of traps, you receive Scavenger's Cap.
That is the question, is it not?
Captain of the Guards, we get 2 mace items, so we can add those. I don't think we have maces yet. Goblins, we get Time Heals, which is another artifact, and we get more goblins. So that's going to make them stuck in our deck. We're going to be more likely to get them. So we have the Crucible, Queen of Dust, Helpful Priest, and Desert Storm. Sorry, hiccups. And we get Skeleton Jack, we get Helm of Reflection, Consuming Shame, Angel's Wing, and Frostfang. And I would like to thank you for watching this video of Hand of Fate. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. And goodbye.